In this screencast, we're going to explore the multiplication principle, something you've actually seen already in one of the homework problems. So, Stephen has 3 colors of shirts and 5 colors of pants. How many ways can he combine them to wear to school? And you solve this on a problem set, maybe by making a list. And we see the list here. The shirts are red, blue, and green. Then each color can go with any of the 5 colors for the 5 pairs of pants. And we see the 15 outfits. So we've got the red with color 1 for the pants, red with color 2 for the pants, blue with color 1, blue with color 2, etc. And since each shirt could go with any of the 5 pairs of pants, you probably noticed that we just multiplied. 15 equals 3 times 5. Once you get that idea, it's no big movement up to say if you have 7 pairs of shoes, and any of the 7 pairs of shoes can go with any of the 15 shirt pants combinations. So now you can create 15 times 7, or 3 times 5 times 7, 105 outfits. It's just multiplication. The fancy way of saying it is that if you can complete a task in n steps, and the first step can be done in k1 ways, and the second step in k2 ways, etc., then the task can be completed in k1 times k2 times k3 up to kn ways. Or more simply, if you can break a task into separate steps, and each step can be done in some number of ways, then multiply those together to find out how many ways there are to complete the task. Suppose there are 5 kinds of salad at a restaurant, 4 entrees, 3 vegetables, and 17 desserts. For $20 you get 1 of each. How many different meals can you order? Well, now we see that it's easy. Just 5 times 4 times 3 times 17, 1,020. So we just break our task of ordering a meal into 4 steps: order a salad, order an entree, order a vegetable, order a dessert, and multiply the number of ways you can do each of those steps. If you flip a coin 10 times and record the results in order, how many outcomes are possible? Each flip has 2 possibilities, so you just multiply again. 2 times 2 times 2 up to 10 times, so that's 2 to the 10th, which is 1,024. 2 ways it can come up the first time, 2 ways the second time, 2 ways the third time. It's just the same principle. This problem looks a little different. A pizza restaurant has 10 toppings, and you can order as many or as few of them as you want on your pizza. How many pizzas can you order? But it's the same one, 2 to the 10th. Because for each topping, you can either choose to put it on your pizza or leave it off. 2 choices. So step 1, make a decision about the first topping. Do you want it? Yes or no. Step 2, make a decision about the second topping. Do you want it? Yes or no. Each stage you have 2 choices, so you multiply 10 2's together again. The license plate has 6 spots, 3 digits, 0 through 9, followed by 3 letters of the alphabet. How many license plates can there be? Why don't you try this one and pause the video and try this one on your own, see if you get there. Did you get it? 17,576,000. Why? Well, we have 10 choices for each of the digits and 26 for each of the letters. So there are 10 times 10 times 10 times 26 times 26 times 26. It's a lot of ways. 10 people are lining up for a picture. How many ways can they line up? 3,628,800. Why? Well, you have 10 choices of who to put in the first place, then 9 people left who could go in the second, etc. So the answer is 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And there's our 3,628,800. By the way, in math, there's a special way of writing this. It's called 10 with an exclamation point, which we pronounce 10 factorial. So to multiply all the numbers from 30 down to 1 would be 30 factorial. That's how we'd write it. You can apply this multiplication principle to probability. Suppose you roll a pair of 6-sided die, the ordinary dice. What's the probability that the numbers that come up add to 3? So if you roll a pair of dice, what's the likelihood that you roll a 3? We're going to think of the 2 dice as having different colors, red and green. There are 6 numbers you could get on the red die and 6 on the green, So about the multiplication principle, there are 36 ways the dice could come up. And of those, exactly 2 give you dice whose sum is 3, namely a 1 on the red die and a 2 on the green, or a 2 on the red die and a 1 on the green. So the probability is 2 over 36, 1 over 18, or about 0.056. Sometimes students worry that what if the dice aren't different colors, but that's not really relevant. You can imagine them being the same color. There's still 2 ways of rolling the 3. What's the probability to get a total of 5? Convince yourself that this time it's 4 and 36, which is about 0.11.